What's up, fam? Smiles for Miles here. What's going on? Welcome to Smiles for Miles RC time. I posted a video yesterday with my WL Toys K969 drift session at the old Santa Rita skate park here in Yazy. Wasn't the best, but it was my first time drifting, so I hope you guys bear with me. It'll get better. I'm practicing my drifting, and I'm working on camera skills too. This is all new to me, so but I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming and hanging out with me. Appreciate the new subscribers and the ones that have been sticking with me from the beginning. A lot of traffic noise. I live right on a major thoroughway, so but yeah, that's not here or there. I promised a unboxing. I already did one with the DERC H16R. That is still on sale. You can still get it for $63. Badass little truck for 63 bucks. Today we're going to be doing Legendary. Legendary, I got the Legend, and this is on sale. Again, I'm not affiliated with Amazon or anybody. I have no affiliation. I'm a newbie. Nobody sponsors me. Nobody sends me RCs. I buy them and share them with you guys. And in this case, I wanted to share a couple of sales that were going on, and I'm thinking about actually perusing through Amazon and doing a weekly what's on sale segment. We'll see what about that, but I was thinking about that the other night. So this is from Legendary. I got this off of Amazon. Right now in the description down below there is a link. You get 50% off of this car, and it's $189.99, so you're getting half of that. To say 190, so that's 95 bucks. You're getting a 110 scale. It is brushed. It's a dual motor. But yeah, for that price, why not give it a shot? Check it out. That's why I got it. I have a Legendary brushless 110 scale, and it's the brushless version of this, and it's called the Thunder. And I saw this, and I was like, kind of been curious, but a little bit off, about it, because my last experience with a brushed dual motor was a DERC, and that's in my videos. You can go check it out. It just did a runaway on its own. It stopped working on its own, so I've been a little put off with the dual motor scenario. And I know there's other companies that do it. I think Hoyson does one too. So let's open this up. I got my cutters. I'll show you the truck box. This is the box that came in. Pretty big box. Bunch of information here on the back, and you can read all that in the description for Amazon, but I'm going to share with you a little bit here. It comes with the dual battery splitter. It doesn't give you dual battery in series. It gives you dual battery in parallel. So if it's a 1500 mile, you got two of them, that's 3000 mile battery time. It will kick up the voltage like a half of a volt or a quarter of a volt. It is noticeable. You can see and tell a little bit of a difference on how it's performing. On the control here, you get a power switch, steering trim, steering dual rate adjustment, steering reverse switch, speed mode, full speed, and half speed mode. So that's on here. Also tells you which way the trigger goes, etc. for the how to set up your batteries up here. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this car. See what other information is on the box before we open it up. It's Legendary Legend is the model. It is the clearance is 1.8 inches or 46 millimeters. The width of the vehicle is 12 inches wide or 305 millimeters. The length of the vehicle is 13.9 inches or 352 millimeters, which is pretty cool. Where we went through that and that. I think that's it. Does it say anything about what size motors? I believe this is a dual 390 motor in it. So let's open the box. Check it out. I don't know if you guys are watching the World Series. I am. I'm a Diamondbacks fan. I was quite disheartened in the first game. It just seemed like our pitching staff was a bit nervous and blew it, and we ended up losing the first game. even though we were up like 5-2. So I was kind of bummed about that. But they won last night in Texas, and now they're heading back here to AZ for games 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then they'll go back to, I think it's 2, 3, and 2. Yeah, so they'll go back to Texas after 3 games here in Arizona. How cool would that be if it was if the Diamondbacks took it in 5? You know, took 3 here in AZ, and then went back to Texas and took 1, and that'd be game over. World Series champions. So yeah, so here's a dual motor. There's a diagram, gang, of like the car and stuff and all that cool stuff like that. So you got the drivetrain information down here at the bottom. A lot of great information in Legendary. You can source parts very easily. They're not super expensive. I did a prior video in the past of a Sonic that I purchased used from a company from somewhere. They were just lame company. They were claiming it was running and all this stuff. I got it. It wasn't running. Thought it was a servo, got a new servo, put it in. Nope, that wasn't it. Figured out it was the ESC. Bought a new ESC. Not very expensive. I think the ESC was like 20 bucks, 19 and some change. Put that in the Sonic and boom, had a car running again. But be careful when you buy used from people, especially on eBay. You got a lot of shady folks in there, and then eBay wonders why their bottom line is suffering. Well, when you let people and don't listen to feedback of bad eBayers, your bottom line is going to get affected. Your investors are not going to be happy about it. So just food for thought. All right, I opened up the wrong section. We're going to open up this box, which has the remote in it. And looks like there's some other goodies in here, so we'll see how that go. Yeah, Legendary remote. Big bag of goodies. Looks like you get a couple of chargers here for the battery. So you got 2 batteries, obviously. You got only 1 battery brick. Here's that 2-in-1 thing I was talking about, where you plug in 2 batteries to 1. It's got a nice bag of backups, metal hex nuts and T-bolts and other cool things. You get plastic hex nuts too, and also a couple of axle nuts and some body clips. Pretty cool. Is there anything else in there? Oh, you got a set of lights here too. There's a little light kit right here, red ones and clear, so you can do both. So I guess you can install your own lights. All right, let's get the truck out. What did I drop? Oh, cool. One thing I like about Legendary is they give you something very useful and needed. This is a charging bag and a storage bag. These are fireproof, so if God forbid something happens and your battery explodes while charging, you put it inside of here while charging and it'll protect you and your stuff and your house. It's cool. I have, like I said, I have a couple of these because I have a couple of Legendary products. I have a Sonic and the Thunder. But Velcro together, quite stiff Velcro to get in and out. But there's the void. Pretty cool. I love these things. They're great for storing batteries. And if you're a hobbyist like me, you probably have quite a collection of batteries. There's the car. Yeah, baby. Let's cut the bindings on the bottom. So we get the car out. There we go. I hope this video is finding everybody safe and sound, happy, enjoying life. You know, I'm a firm believer, if you're waking up on your own, that's a good day. If you're able to feed yourself and clean yourself, that's a very good day. So I'm very positive about life. My ex-wife didn't understand that, but I understand it completely because, again, you got one time through, And if you can stay healthy and be able to get up in the morning on your own and feed yourself and bathe yourself, that's a very good day. Very, very good day. I'm not shaking as bad as I was yesterday. It makes me happy. All right, so I'm just putting the body clips back in so you guys can see it. There's the car. It's quite heavy. Quite heavy. There's foam in these tires, and they are vented. The Sonic doesn't have 12 millimeter axle nuts, but the Thunder, the bigger models do. The Legend and the Thunder, they do, but the Sonic doesn't have it. It doesn't even have long enough axles to come out to be able to put 12 meter hex. So you're just basically, it's an interesting setup, but it works nevertheless. You got some metal here on the bottom protecting this area. You got a matching one here, kind of like a buggy shaped body, and you got a very nice body here. Let's take it off and check it out. It doesn't come with two bodies, gang. It comes with one, and that's fine. I mean, like I said, the parts are so easy accessible that you can get a backup body for it or a replacement body when needed. Some do come with extra bodies, like the Thunder brushless comes with extra body, but this is just a single body. Nice Lexan body, nice and thick, pretty durable. Is there any plastic on here? Gotta get to peel off. My favorite thing to do. Oh yeah, there it is. I love doing this. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Oh yeah, so satisfying. So satisfying. There we go. Very lovely indeed. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Not much to look at when you take the body off. Pretty interesting. It's all enclosed. It's all enclosed. This is your ESC combination. You got a little bit of like a wind dam to pick up air. I've seen some modifications where people are just taking this off completely just to really get good airflow into the ESC and into those aluminum cooling gills. Your engines are obviously right here on both sides. You got some air vents down here at the bottom for those. And they are open and you can see the motor in there. Very well made though. Like, shock towers are nice and durable. You got dual oil-filled shocks in the front and the back. You got single oil-filled shocks in the front. You can adjust the shock angles down here at the top, bottom. And can you do that at the top? No, you can only do the bottom and the angle, so that means you can bring them in and that would raise the car up. You bring the shocks inward. I think you can do that. Let me see, can you? Nope. You can't do that on this one. You can see right there, you can't adjust the shocks. The way they are is the way they are. Same way with the back. You got dual shocks. But you know, one thing about Legendary shocks, they come ready to go and fill with proper oil. Like, I was at the skate park, I didn't film it, this was a while back. I was at the skate park with my Sonic running into the kidney bowl, launching out like, you know, 10, 15 feet out of the air, backflipping, landed, and it just stuck, just boom. And it didn't body slam, which was amazing to me. It just stuck, boom. So their shock system is really well done, Legendary. I think this is probably one of the most underrated brands out there. This is where the batteries go, and these little levers is how you get it out. So we're going to turn them to the side like that, and I think that will take it up, open it up. Yep, there it is, boom. You got two batteries, two little lipos. Very cool. Very, very cool. That means they both fit in there. They're not bloated or anything, so that means they're in still good shape. 1600 mile a piece, and you got two of them. So that means when you put them in parallel with this adapter, where'd it go? With that adapter right there, you're going to get 3200 mile. So that's a great deal of running time. It's a 7.4 75C discharge. You got your Dean's connector, both of them, and you got your balancing charging on both of them as well. If you're going to be getting into the hobby, I advise getting a hobby grade charger. If not, you know, this will work. It'll just take a lot longer to get them charged up. You got a Dean's connector here for your batteries. You can adjust the body height several lengths on front and back. You got a bumpers that are pretty stiff. Front one's nice and soft, so if it takes a nosedive, it's going to be okay. Your ESC here has got, you can see the plug for the lights, to plug in the lights if you so inclined to do so, which I'm probably going to do. You know, but yeah, let's grab some batteries for the remote. And the remote, you have on and off switch and steering trim and steering dual rate, and and your speed mode is high and then low. I don't know if you guys can see that, it's kind of blurry. There we go. And then on the other one is the steering. You can change the direction of the steering with this switch. So if you go like that, it turns right, and this way it goes left. You want it this way, go left, and then this way you go right. You can hit that switch and it changes. Nice spongy wheel and nice retract on the wheel. Everything's proportional. You got your forward, reverse, forward, and then brake, and then reverse. So that's pretty cool. What else is going on here? Let's see how many batteries it takes, and I can go grab them. It takes 3 AA batteries, which, like I said before, like everybody should be doing AA batteries. Enough of this having to buy more batteries. Okay, we're gonna plug both batteries in to the car as well, so you guys can see it running with both batteries, and install the lights. So it'll be pretty cool. Let's get the remote batteries in. You got 2 positive down and 1 positive up with the series. This is done in series. Okay, let's see if the plug turns on. Yep, okay, turns on. We good there. All right, let's dig out the toy, the adapter for the dual batteries, and we're going to plug it all up together and turn it on. You might as well get this out and plug those in. Excuse me. There we go. And there's the dual battery thing that plugs everything into parallel. Again, this is not in series. This is not, and I repeat, not in series. It sets it up to be in parallel. If it was in series, it would change your voltage output from 7.4 per battery to a 14.8 voltage to come out, which would fry this car. So we're going to plug the female part of the Dean's Connect to the male part of the Dean's Connect, and then we'll plug in the batteries and stuff like that here in a second. Before we do that, I'm going to install the lights as well. Okay, there you go. I'll show you what it looks like. And there it is with the 1 and the 2 adapter. And we're going to grab the lights. I need to grab some eyeballs, even though I have them right here. I need some ones to clarify them. Okay, so we're going to go through the shock tower and plug the lights in. Oh, gotta split them apart. There we go. Plug the lights in. They're not very secure. If you wanted to keep your lights in there, I advise, like, you know, maybe a little dab will do you of like super glue or something of that nature. And then we're gonna do these bottom ones same way. And it's got a little resistor here, gang. It's got a little resistor right here too, so that's cool. You don't blow out your lights. This is when I start shaking, so I get excited about stuff. That's the epilepsy coming out to play. Alright, let's plug these in. Let's see if I can get a better view. Plugging them in. There we go. There we go. Okay, lights are plugged in. Lights in the front, lights in the back. Okay. We're going to take both batteries and we're going to plug these in together forever. And you're going to plug one on each side. Ugh. Tough to get in there. These are probably charged about 40%. That's usually what they charge, keep them charged at for shipping. Shipping batteries is not safe and by no means at all. But if they can ship them out where it's not fully charged, that does make it a bit safer than normal. So let's see if we can get these back in here together. Okay, you want to be difficult? Then difficult we shall be. Alright, let's see if we can get all this tucked back in. There we go. There we go. I'll show you guys how I tucked it back in so you guys can get kind of a general idea on how to tuck those batteries back in. Alright, so we're going to put this, it's got two little lips right here and here, and it goes into the battery compartment. Yeah, you're going to want to glue these lights in because they're pulling out just by moving the wires around, which I'm going to do. I'm going to glue my lights in because I'll keep them in there. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so then you push this down, lever up, and now your batteries are secure. Let's turn everything on. You got independent suspension front and rear. You got really beefy drivetrain, all metal drivetrain, metal CVD cups, bearings, dog bones in the front and the rear. Yeah, the rest is all plastic. You know, the rest is all plastic. The swing arms are plastic, kind of firm, not super soft, but they should give. Like I said, I was launching my Sonic and it had no problems landing. Nothing broke at all. So a fairly durable vehicle. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, we're going to turn on the remote. And the battery is on. The lights come on blue. That means you're connected, okay? Servo's kind of slow, but But that's okay. I think that might have to do with the batteries being low. Pretty strong servo. Pretty strong servo. Yeah, forward, brakes, reverse. Doesn't look like I got any cogging. There's a slight delay. Watch. Just a little slight delay with it, but nothing to write home about, nothing to cry about. No spilled milk on that. I'm stoked on this. Very nice shocks. Everything's really cool. That's the Legend. There's a description down below to go pick up this legendary Legend. It is a dual brushed motor, and as far as like speed and stuff, we'll have to do a video and check it out. I'm pretty sure these aren't really designed for going fast. It does have a 60 amp ESC, I noticed just now. So you got 60 amp ESC. Am I going to try to run a single 3S? You bet your bottom dollar I am. Am I going to try to run a dual 3S? Maybe. Like I said, it's not boosting up anything. It's just extending the mall. So I probably will do that since it is 60 amps, but I'd be very careful on longevity, on how long you run it, I should say, because, you know, these motors, these brush motors burn out. Like my Relarlo buggy with the 550 brush motor, just running on one pack and then throwing in a second pack, a 3S, it fried the motor. And I didn't even run it very long on the second pack. But that motor was hot as all get out. So I'm looking into investing into higher quality brush motors, or I have a Pinecone lowered truck that those are hit or miss as far as functionality, because they have a gyro, and the gyro on this one would just, you have to turn it all the way down, and it still was trying to take over. So the ESC and the motor and the remote are all good in that truck. I might transfer that into my Relarlo. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I should switch that Relarlo buggy into brushless, because I like the buggy, and I did some work on it to make it a basher. All right, gang. This is the legendary Legend. You can get this for 50% off on Amazon, and you're looking at what did I do? $189.99. So let's just round it up. 190. Half 190 is 95 bucks. For a 110 scale, it's more like a 112 scale, but whatever. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Please subscribe, hit the bell, give me a thumbs up. Because when you give me thumbs ups, that helps the algorithm get my information out to everybody out there in the community. Also, I'd like to thank you guys again. Appreciate you very much. Right here. Peace be the journey, brothers and sisters. Get out there, go bashing. You're never too old to play with toys.